Guys, we're only into 3.4, and honestly, I've been super hyped for 3.5 as is, because of the fact that my second favorite character is coming to 3.5, followed by another character that's named after one of my, friends and mods, which is fantastic because I get to make fun of her all the time now. No, I'm kidding. But I digress. I'm very happy with the fact that in 3.5 we are getting two pretty prominent named characters in my opinion, especially with Mika being so tied with the Knights of Favonius, and we might see more stuff with Jean and the Grandmaster and all this other stuff. And also seeing some stuff when it comes to, Dehya, who is one of the characters that's really broken through my top 5 and has become my number 2, right next to this Coco goat right here. Boom. But yeah, really, there's so much cool stuff to talk about, but at the same time, I do want to give kind of a warning. So before we get into that, guys, if you like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified of when the next Genshin Impact video comes out. And of course, leave me a comment in the comments down below. Let's talk about what's going on. So yeah, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, guys, let's go ahead and talk about this for a second, right? I am not somebody who's going to tell you what the leaks are. I'm going to tell you that right now. I am going to tell you I've looked at leaks, and it is what it is. You can't get in trouble for looking at them. I'm not going to post them. I'm not going to tell you percentages or anything like that because, again, I want a good relationship with Hoyoverse. I love all their games so far. I've had so much fun. So if you come here wanting to hear leaks, this isn't the video. What we're going to talk about in general is what we expect to see from these characters. Let's go ahead and start off with Mika, because I feel like Mika doesn't get a lot of talk, and I'm really excited for the stuff that might happen in 3.5. Now, with Mika is going to be a cryo pole arm user, which is cool. I'm super excited for that in general. The last cryo pole arm user I think we got, let me go and pull it up here. I think that was Rosaria. Cryo characters, Genshin Impact. Let's see. I might be a big dummy head. There's Aloy, Chongyun, Kaya, Chi-Chi. Oh, Shenhe. I forgot about Shenhe. My apologies. Shenhe, I love you, baby. We got Shenhe, Rosaria, and I think those are the only two polearm users. Yes, that's the only two polearm users. So this will be the third polearm user to come to Genshin Impact, which I'm not upset about. Polearms are cool. Yeah. But what's really funny is that Mika is a jack of all trades in the sense, and I've talked to my friends about some of the leaks, and it looks like Mika might incorporate another weapon. And the book on his thing could be misleading. And that's why when people saw my video, when Mika first got teased out, that I called him a catalyst user. It's not the case. He's a polearm user. And Hoyoverse is very good at misleading me. No, but I digress. I did make a mistake on that. He is going to be a cryo polearm user. I was super hyped for a cryo catalyst user, but I think they might be saving that for the Saritsa. But I digress. I'm still hyped for Mika. I think Mika's a great addition, especially with the storyline that we could add in for Jean. We could tie in Barbara, obviously worrying about her big sister, and Jean, being a worrywart, Mika being there, and then of course the Grandmaster possibly. And honestly, I think that there might be even bigger things. I might even speculate a little bit myself and think that maybe Alice will make an appearance. Sorry, it's literally, this video is going to go out in about 40 minutes. I've been at work all day. I haven't slept yet. But, I think that Alice might make an appearance of some sort, maybe just her voice. I hope that we get to see her, but they're really keeping her close to the heart on that one. So I don't know. I expect great things with Mika and the storyline that may come with it. That's if we get a storyline for it, but we'll see. Now let's go ahead and talk about Dehya. Dehya. Sweet, sweet Dehya. I love Dehya. Now, I love Dehya because of all of the backstory that we've gotten with her so far, right? We've gotten so many great things. Suffice to say, sorry, that was another yawn. Suffice to say, I've seen alternating opinions when it comes to Dehya so far. But Dehya is definitely one of the characters I've liked since she was introduced. She's obviously very attractive. We know this, but I like her character. I always like those kind of roguish type characters. I think that they're very hard to really like kind of tie into a main story without possibly overplaying it, like overplaying the change of emotion. And I think they've done really, really well with Dehya. Dehya's very like cunning, but she has a heart, and it's not like, oh yeah, I don't have a heart type stuff like that. It's nothing like that. Sorry for the bump. It's not like, oh yeah, I have a heart, or I don't have a heart, you know, screw off. It's more so, she's like, you're paying me. I'm legally obligated to you. At the same time though, if you decided not to pay for me, and I like you, I'm gonna protect you. It's gonna be that type of thing. And I like Dehya's character in that regard. Of course, she's gonna be a Pyro Claymore user, which, if I pull up all the Pyro characters for Genshin Impact, we could obviously name Diluc. Diluc's one. Xinyan, which is another. I don't know. I don't think there was another one. No, not that I've seen. So, what I find funny, right? Mika's gonna be the third Cryo Pole Arm, and Dehya's gonna be the third Pyro Claymore. Or I could be wrong. I'm gonna double check this one more time so I'm not spouting out of my butt. Claymore. Yeah, so she's gonna be the third. So it's the threes, you know. But I'm not very excited with what I've kind of come across, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna go into details. I'm not gonna tell you guys anything except for curb your expectations. Real talk. This isn't to say don't summon. This isn't to say anything like that. Curb your expectations until the finished project. And I say this every single time because a lot of people get upset about leaks. They get upset about certain things. And I think that people need to start waiting until the finished product. Once the product's finished, once it's out there and you're able to test it in the trial run, that's when I think you should make a judgment call. But I do understand how people are getting disheartened. Again, for the safety of this channel, I'm not going to go into details. So please, if you're watching this, understand this isn't meant to be ambiguous. This isn't meant to be disingenuous about stuff, or disingenuous. This is meant to be a forewarning. Make sure that if you are going to do something, that you do your proper testing. Do the trial runs that they give. Check out what they're running on that character. And then from there, base your judgment. All I've got to say, guys, is that regardless of if the update is good, if the update is bad, the hype, in essence, for the characters that are coming is pretty good. And I think that the hype for the characters and to possibly see the progression of the storyline is fantastic. I can't say the same when it comes to the character build. But I digress. I don't know much. But as a content creator, we have to do our research. And all I can say is, if you check out the Discord, if you talk in the Discord, if you don't know, or if you know, you know. That's all I could say. But guys, that's really what I gotta say about 3.5 so far. This is kind of a different vibe than my normal video, so I apologize if this seems like a downer, but it's definitely not meant to be. It's just more so to be a warning to those who get overhyped. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. I'll go to bed here in a second. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. But thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We will be back again with another Genshin Impact video tomorrow. And as always, guys, we will catch you guys in the next video. Please take care and be safe, y'all. I'm going to bed.